Next is your 14C exercise. In this 14C exercise, first question, actually that is the integration by parts. Integration by parts means first you consider first function and second function. Second function means we always integrate the second function, and first function first keep it outside, and differentiation when we go with minus, integral differentiation of the first term, and whatever you have done the integration of the second term, that will be repeated inside the integral sign. Here x sine 2x. So first and second function. First function keep it outside, sine 2x is minus cos 2x by 2 minus integral 1 and minus cos 2x by 2 dx. Here when you open minus x cos 2x by 2, negative negative positive 1 by 2 integral cos 2x. Now here integration of cos 2x is sine 2x, and 2x differentiation will be kept in the denominator. So that is my required answer. Next is if your question is x secant square x. So first secant square, according to the Layard rule, trigonometry term and algebraic term. Algebraic term in the first position and trigonometric term in the second position. So integration of secant square x is tan x, x keep as it is, x differentiation is 1 and tan repeated, tan x is repeated. Okay, now integration of tan x is log secant x. Now here in the third question, x square e raised to power x dx. So first exponent function will be considered as second function, x square is first function. First function always kept in the outside. Integration of second function is e raised to power x minus x square differentiation is 2x, then e raised to power x. Then that term is now free from the integration, that you have to write till the end of the answer. Then minus 2x e raised to power x dx. So here again whatever order you consider in the first position, that will be kept in the second position also. Order should not be changed. So here first and second, x ex minus differentiation of x is 1 e raised to power x, because integration of e raised to power x is same. So after integration, the only this term that is free from the integration, that will be kept in the answer as it is. So that will be your required answer. Next is x cos 2x. X cos 2x same as your x sin 2x. First function and second function. First integrate cos 2 x sin 2x by 2, then minus differentiation of x is 1 sin 2x by 2. Now after integration of the term, your required answer is x sin 2x by 2 plus 1 by 4 cos 2x plus c. In your fifth question, 1 plus x considered as first function, this is the second function. Rule is same, first function keep it outside, integrate the second function minus integral sign. Now differentiation of the first function that you kept outside, now this integration is repeated again here. So after integration again you get 1 by 4 cos 2x. So that is my required answer. Similarly in sixth question, 1 minus x square log x, first function and second function. When log is there and algebraic function is there, log x will be kept in the first position, algebra will be kept in the second position, and second position term always will be used for the integration, and first position term kept outside as it is, because that we have to use for differentiation. After the again integration again minus integral differentiation of the first term, and this term will be repeated. After calculation and integration we will get the required answer, x minus x cube by 9. Now seventh question is x square sin x. Sin x integration is minus cos x, and cos x minus cos I repeated it here, x square differentiation is 2x. And after integration of this term again, because again two terms are there, so this will be first, whatever order you maintain at the original question, that will be maintained further integration also. First and second position, cos x integration is sin x repeated again, and again integration of sin x is cos x. Now your required answer is minus x square cos x plus 2x sin x plus cos x plus c. Now eighth question is only log x whole square is given, and we have no log x integration is there, so we consider here at 1, because 1 is considered as second function and log x is considered as your first function. So first function, keep it outside. Integration of 1 is x, repeated it here again. Now log x square differentiation is 2 log x into log x differentiation further. First you have to solve the power, then after solving the power, inside log x differentiation is 1 upon x. So already in differentiation chapter, any term written with the log, when first log is solved, that goes in the reciprocal, then further it will differentiate again. X differentiation is 1, so ultimately what is left? 1 into log x. Again you differentiate, same, maintaining the same order at the original question, log x into x minus, now log x differentiate 1 by x. After solving you get x log x whole square minus 2x log x plus 2x, because negative negative positive, 2x plus c. Now here 2x e raised to power 5, exponent considered as your second function. This is your first function. First function differentiation is 2, second function integration is e raised to power 5x is e raised to power 5x, and 5x differentiation is written in the denominator, that is 5. So that is your required answer. Now your 10th question is log 1 plus x square by x square. First you consider this one as first function, 1 by x square as second function. 1 by x square integration is x, because when power move upward it will changes to negative sign, x minus 2 plus 1 minus 2 plus 1, and repeated again here integration, and log 1 plus x square differentiation is 2x upon 1 plus x square. After calculation we get only in integration 1 upon 1 plus x square. 1 upon 1 plus x square integration is tan inverse x. So that is my required answer, minus log 1 plus x square by x plus 2 tan inverse x plus c. Now your 11th question, x square log x. Same term, this will be considered as second term, first term. First term keep it outside, second term use for the integration, and repeat it again here. Differentiation of first term is 1 by x. After calculating we get the required answer, x cube by 3 log x minus x raised to power 3 by 9 plus c. Now your 12th question is x cube log x square. Here this one considered as first function, this is your second function. After integration, x4 by 4 log x squared, differentiation is 1 by x square 2x. So after calculation we get only here x cube, and x cube integration is x4 by 4 plus c. Then here x4 by 4 2 log x minus 1 by u, either you can take it common or just keep as it is. Next is x sine square 3x. Now here we apply the formula, because we have formula of like 2 sine square x, formula is 1 minus cos 2x. Okay, if I multiply this angle by 3, this also will be multiplied, so that will get 1 minus cos 6x. Separate the terms and separate the integration, and if two terms are there, divided into the function, first function, second function used for integration, and first used for differentiation after solving the integration. So x square by 4 minus x by 12 sin 6x plus 1 by 72 cos 6x plus c is my required answer. Next is your 14th question. So in this 14th question, so this is x minus sin x, 1 minus cos x. First 1 minus cos x, we apply the half angle formula, 2 cos square x by 2, separate the denominator, we will get x cosecant square x by 2, and here after calculation I get cot x by 2. Okay, keep as it is this one, because we only integrate this one. Cosecant square x by 2 integration is minus cot x by 2, x by 2 differentiation is 1 by 2, and here 1 into minus cot x by 2, and x by 2, that integration is repeated it here again. So when you solve this one, no need to go for integration further, because when 1 by 2 solve with this denominator with the cancel, so only here plus integral cot x by 2 and minus already there, so that will be cancelled with each other, and your required answer is minus x cot x by 2 plus c. Now your 15th question is cos inverse x. So if no term is written in the inverse function, we consider as 1 as a second function, integration of 1 is x, cos inverse x differentiation is minus 1 upon 1 minus x square root x. So here we consider this as I1. So when we consider as I1, and after solving I1 we substitute back in our equation 1. 1 minus x square root is equal to t, and now all the term of x changes into t form. X dx changes into minus t dt, t will be cancelled, minus 1 integral 1 dt is there, and integration of 1 is t. Now replace back the t value and substitute in your equation 1. So that is x cos inverse x minus 1 minus x square, because this is your I1 value. You have to substitute in your original equation. Here is also in 16 question cot inverse x. Consider first function, no term is there, we consider as 1 as second function. For integration, integration of 1 is x. Cot inverse x differentiation is minus 1 upon 1 plus x square, and we consider this as I1. 1 plus x square consider as t when I changes all the term into t, so that is dt by t, and 1 upon t integration is log t. Now replace back the t value here, and this is your I1 value. Substitute back in your first equation, x cot inverse x plus half log 1 plus x square plus c. Now your 17th question, here, like here again cosecant inverse x, no term is there, we consider as 1 as second function. Use for integration, integration of 1 is x. Differentiation of cosecant square x is minus 1 upon x, x square minus 1. After calculation I get 1 upon x square minus 1. Consider as I1 to solve it, because we are going to substitute, so we can give the name as I1. So here 1 upon x square minus 1 square root, we substitute x is equal to secant theta, dx is equal to secant theta tan theta d theta. Now when we replace all the term back into theta, so that is secant square theta minus 1, identity is tan square theta, square is cancelled with this square root, tan theta is cancelled, only integral secant theta is left, and integration of secant theta is log secant theta plus tan theta. Replace back into the x form, convert tan into secant form, and this is your value in the form of x. So that is I1 value. I1 replace back in this first equation, so that is your required answer. Next is your 18th question, that is x square cos inverse x. Cos inverse x kept at the first function, and this is a second function. Second function used for integration, x cube by 3 repeated here again, integration, then differentiation of cos inverse x is minus 1 upon 1 minus x square. So this will be free from integration, and only this part is left for the integration. So we consider as I1. Here we will substitute 1 minus x square as t square. So x square value is 1 minus t square, and minus t dt is equal to x dx. When you separate x from there, x square will be replaced to 1 minus t square, and t will be cancelled, only 1 minus t square is left. After integration, t minus t cube by 3. Now replace back the t value 1 minus x square what you have considered. That is t value is root 1 minus x square, t cube becomes 1 minus x square 3 by 2. So when you replace the x value here, this is your I1 value, and substitute back in your equation 1 in place of I1. So that is your required answer. Now your 19th question is sin root x. Here we substitute root x is equal to t. So differentiation of root x is 1 by 2 root x, but I need only dx. So I shift here, but here I can't substitute it in form of t, because first I have to convert this root x into t. So root x I substitute already t, so that becomes 2t dt. So 2 will be outside, sin t into t. Now you have to integrate sin t into t, trigonometric term as your second function, algebra as your first function. So after solving, we will get minus 2t cos t plus 2 sin t plus c. So here t replaced back into root x, so we get the required answer minus 2 root x cos root x plus 2 sin root x plus c. Next is tan inverse root x, 20th question. So here also we substitute root x is equal to t, and dx changes to 2t dt. So we replace the value here, first function, second function. Second function integration is t square by 2, and tan inverse differentiation is 1 upon 1 plus t square. So that becomes t square upon 1 plus t square. Adjust the denominator in numerator. So separate the terms. Integration of 1 is t, and 1 upon 1 plus t square is tan inverse t. Now replace the t value back into the x what you consider. So next is 21st question. Integration of log x by x square, 1 by x square as your second function and log x your first function. Second function integration is 1 by x, and here 1 by x square is still left. Now here again you integrate x minus 2 plus 1 and minus 2 plus 1, you get minus log x by x minus 1 by x plus c. Now your 22nd question, x sin inverse x dx. I already discussed in the class this 22nd question in different two methods, but here I also using another easier method for you. If there is sin inverse x, second term integration is x square by 2 minus 1 upon sin inverse x differentiation is 1 upon 1 minus x square root. So this is x square by 2, then x square sin inverse x by 2 1 by 2 and x square 1 minus x square by 2 dx. Now your 11th further is, so you have to consider this as your I1 to solve it separately. So what I will do here, x square 1 minus x square root we consider as I1. So this is my first equation. So here in place of x I substitute sin theta, differentiation dx changes to cos theta. When I changes all x term into the theta form, so that is sin square theta 1 minus sin square theta square root cos theta d theta, then sin square theta root cos square theta, square root will be cancelled, cos theta will be cancelled, only sin square theta is left. We apply the formula, sin square theta formula is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2, 1 by 2 kept outside, 1 integration is theta and cos 2 theta is sin 2 theta by 2. Now theta replace back to the x value sin inverse x, and here first replacing back sin 2 theta converted to 2 sin theta cos theta, and cos theta is 1 minus sin square theta. For because we have sin theta is equal to x, so you convert cos theta into sin theta form to changes back to x form. So here after getting I1 value, substitute in the first form, x square sin inverse x by 2 minus 1 by 4 sin inverse x plus x by 4 1 minus x square. Now equate the sin inverse x term, you get the answer 1 by 4 2x square minus 1 into sin inverse x common plus x by 4 1 minus x square root plus c. Next is your 23rd question. 23rd question is log x by x. So we substitute log x as t. So dx by x merge up into dt. So my required answer is 1 we consider for the integration, because we can't integrate directly single log t. So log t consider as first function, 1 is a second function. Integration of 1 is t, log t differentiation is 1 by t. T will be cancelled, only 1 is left. Integration of 1 is t. Now replace back the t value into the x form. Here also sin cube root x. So first we consider root x is equal to t. So dx become 2t dt. So when you change all the terms into t, so that becomes 2 will be kept outside, t sin cube t dt. So this trigonometric function will be considered as your second function, this will be your first function. So first function integration of second function minus integration differentiation of the first function and integration of the second function. I kept it separately this one, because first I integrate sin cube t, because sin cube t changes to 3 by 4 sin t minus 1 by 4 sin 3t according to the sin 3 theta formula. 3 by 4 sin t integration is minus cos t and cos 3t minus cos 3t by 3. So minus 3 by 4 cos t plus 1 by 12 cos 3t. So this integration I replace it back it here in the both positions. So after replacing back in both the position, you get minus 3 by 4 cos t plus 1 by 12 cos 3t. So this term is free from the integration, so that will be continued till the end. Now here, but that is repeated here in the integration also. Here you do the integration again, cos t numeric term will be kept as it is, and cos t integration is sin t, cos 3t is sin 3t by 3, and 3 means 3t differentiation is 3. So this 2 is company with all the terms. So now replace t back to root x, so that will be your required answer. Next is 25th question. So that is integration cosecant cube x. First kept separate cosecant square x and cosecant x, first and second function. Second function used for integration, first function used for differentiation. Differentiation of cosecant x is minus cosecant x cot x and integration of cosecant square x is minus cot x. Now here this term is free from integration, we write as it is minus cot x cosecant x. So here 3 negative sign, again negative is there, cot square x cosecant x. Cot square x changes to cosecant square x minus 1, open the bracket, cosecant square x minus cosecant x. Now this is same as my original term, changes to I, minus cot x cosecant x and integration of cosecant x log tan x by 2. Now I shifted to on the left side, so that become 2i So that become 2i is equal to minus cot x cosecant x plus log tan x by 2 plus c, minus 1 by 2 cot x cosecant x plus 1 by 2 log tan x by 2 plus c. So that is your required answer. Again here cos cube is there, either you change it here formula, so it will be easier for you, or you have not to be separate solve this integration like in last question में जैसे हमने sin cube x को अलग से इंटीग्रेट किया था, तो अगर आप यहीं पे फॉर्मूला अप्लाई कर दोगे cos 3x का, उसमें से cos क्यूब x की वैल्यू एक्सट्रैक्ट करके, तो हमें उसको सेपरेटली इंटीग्रेट करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. यहीं पे जब हमने इंटीग्रेट किया, cos x की इंटीग्रेशन sin x है और sin n की इंटीग्रेशन cos x है, और अगर एंगल में कुछ फंक्शन आ रहा है तो उसकी डिफरेंशिएशन डिनोमिनेटर में होगी. तो आफ्टर दैट इज एग्जैक्टली सेम एज योर 24th क्वेश्चन. ओके, 24th question, only instead of sin is this is cos, and your required answer is x by 12 sin 3x 3 by 4x sin x plus cos 3x by 36 by 3 by 4 cos x. Next is x tan square x dx. Here tan square x changes to secant square x minus 1. Separate the term x secant square x dx. Second function, first function kept for the differentiation. Secant square x integration is tan x, x differentiation is 1, and again tan x integration is log secant x, and x integration is x square by 2. So that is your required answer. Next is your 28th question. Here your x secant 2x minus 1 secant 2x plus 1. First you changes to secant into cos x 1 upon cos 2x. After the LCM 1 minus cos 2x 1 plus cos 2x. Formula is 1 minus cos 2x 2 sin square x, and 1 plus cos 2x formula is 2 cos square x. 2 is cancelled, tan square x is left, tan square, and after this is same as your 27th question. Tan square x changes to secant square x minus 1. Separate the term and integrate. So answer will be same of your 27th question. Now here 29th question is tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square dx. मैंने आपको सिंपलेस्ट वे बताया था कि सबसे पहले आपने इन्वर्स को सेपरेटली पिक कर लेना है. सारी टर्म्स को थीटा में चेंज करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, सिर्फ आपने इसको जो विदाउट इंटीग्रल पहले पिक करना है. जैसे आप इन्वर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक में सॉल्व करते थे वैसे ही करना है. एक्स को tan थीटा सब्स्टिट्यूट किया तो ये फॉर्मूला बन गया tan 2 थीटा का. tan कैंसिल हुआ, 2 थीटा आया, थीटा को वापस x में रिप्लेस करके इसकी जगह पे आपने प्लेस कर देना है. तो 29 में आपका आ गया 2 tan इनवर्स x. tan इनवर्स x फर्स्ट फंक्शन, 1 इज योर सेकंड फंक्शन, 1 इंटीग्रेशन इज x. tan inverse x used for differentiation. Differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. X as it is because integration is repeated here, so that become 2x upon, because when you multiply with the 2x tan inverse x minus 2x 1 plus x square. अगर आप इसको ध्यान से देखोगे, अगर मैं नीचे वाली टर्म को डिफ्रेंशिएट करूँगी तो एग्जैक्ट मेरी न्यूमरेटर में आ जाती है. और आपका एक रूल था कि अगर नीचे वाले फंक्शन की पूरी डिफ्रेंशिएशन ऊपर आ जाए तो इसको फर्दर सॉल्व नहीं करना, मैं सीधा log fx लिख सकती हूँ. तो यहाँ पे मैंने रूल अप्लाई किया log 1 plus x square, बिकॉज न्यूमरेटर एग्जैक्टली डिनोमिनेटर की डिफ्रेंशिएशन थी. ओके, सो दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड आंसर. सिमिलरली जो आपका 30th क्वेश्चन भी इसी तरह से ही है. जब आपने x को tan थीटा अप्लाई किया, cos 2 थीटा का फॉर्मूला बना, थीटा को वापस रिप्लेस किया 2 tan इनवर्स x. तो यहाँ से जो आपका 2 tan इनवर्स x है तो वो आपका सेम आंसर आएगा जो आपका 29th क्वेश्चन का आया, 2x tan इनवर्स x माइनस log 1 प्लस x स्क्वायर प्लस c. इसमें भी सेम रूल अप्लाई हुआ. नेक्स्ट इज योर 31 क्वेश्चन. tan इनवर्स x स्क्वायर x स्क्वायर को t सब्स्टिट्यूट किया तो आपके पास x dx कन्वर्ट हो गया dt by 2 में. 1/2 बाहर लिया और यहाँ पे 1 इंटू tan इनवर्स t, ये भी सेम इसी 30th क्वेश्चन जैसा ही है जिसमें 1 इंटू tan इनवर्स t है फर्स्ट फंक्शन। सेकेंड फंक्शन यूज फॉर इंटीग्रेशन दैट इज t, tan इनवर्स डिफरेंशिएशन 1/1 प्लस t स्क्वायर 2t/1 प्लस t स्क्वायर। Here when you open this one 1/2 t tan inverse t minus 1/2, and here to make it exactly numerator as a differentiation of denominator we multiply numerator denominator by 2, so that become 1/4 here 2t. If you check this f dash x upon fx, so we can directly apply the rule log fx, log 1 plus t square. Now t replace back to the x square. Next is 32nd question, I is equal to secant inverse root x substitute as t, dx changes to 2t dt, and your required term is t secant inverse t. Secant inverse t as first function, t as second function used for integration t square by 2. Secant inverse t differentiation is 1/t, t square minus 1. So 1t is cancelled, so what is left? T upon t square minus 1 square root. So we consider this function as that is left for integration, that is I1. So here when you solve I1 here, so your first equation is t square secant inverse t minus I1. I1 solve it here, consider t as secant theta, because always I told that when square root term is there, try to convert into the tan theta. So here we know that secant square theta minus 1 is tan square theta. So here when you apply t is equal to secant theta, differentiation is with respect to theta is secant theta tan theta. Now all the term of t changes to theta secant theta, dt changes to secant theta tan theta, d theta here secant square theta minus 1 square root, that is tan square theta square root is cancelled, tan theta is left, tan theta is cancelled with each other, only secant square theta is left. Integration of secant square theta is tan theta, but I have substitute into secant theta, so I first changes to t form because that is a part of I1, so that is substitute myself, because जो आपने I1 में सब्सिट्यूट किया वो I1 तक ही रखना है, जो मेन में सब्सिट्यूट किया है वो मेन आपने जब सब्सिट्यूट करने के बाद चेंज करना है वापस इक्वेशन 1 में पुट करने के बाद। ओके, यहाँ पे t आपने कंसिडर किया था secant थीटा, secant स्क्वायर थीटा माइनस 1, अब tan थीटा की आइडेंटिटी के अकॉर्डिंग टू secant थीटा में चेंज किया क्योंकि मेरे पास secant थीटा की वैल्यू है, tan थीटा की नहीं है। secant स्क्वायर थीटा माइनस 1, secant square theta changes to t square minus 1 square root plus c. Now here this I1 value replace back to main equation, first equation, so that become t square secant inverse t minus t square minus 1 square root. Now after replacing back in the main equation, now you change t into the x form because x is for the whole question, t substitute for the whole question, and this t substitute for the whole function, and this theta only substitute for the I1 function. So when moving back to I, you replace back theta into t, and after substituting in the first main equation, so you place back to the x form. Now 33 question is log secant inverse x root x square minus 1. You substitute here secant inverse x is equal to t, differentiation 1/x root x square minus 1 dx is equal to dt. So that value changes to dt log t. Only 1 into log t is left like your previous same question. So when you solve this one, log t into t will be cancelled and integration of 1 is t, and take t common, log t minus 1, replace t value back to secant inverse x, what I substitute. 34th is exactly same as 33 because instead of secant inverse here is e raised to power x, but here this is your odd term x e raised to power x, so we consider x e raised to power x is equal to t. When you differentiate x e raised to power x with respect to x, you will get x e raised to power x plus e raised to power x, u into v method. First you kept x as outside, differentiation of ex is e raised to power x. Now e raised to power x kept outside and differentiation of x is 1. Here when you take e raised to power x common, 1 plus x, so that is exactly same this one and this one, so that changes to dt 1 into log t, that is same as your 33rd question in which you have to solve 1 into log t. Log integration of 1 is t, log t as it is, differentiation is log t 1 by t. After cancellation we get 1, integration of 1 is t, and take t common and replace back the x value in place of t, that is x e raised to power x. So that is your required answer. In 35th question, you have sin inverse 3x minus 4x cube. So first you kept this sin inverse x separately to changes into the simplest form. So substitute x is equal to sin theta, 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta, that is the formula of sin 3 theta. Okay, so sin inverse is cancelled, 3 theta is left, theta replaced back to, so theta is equal to sin inverse x. So that is 3 sin inverse x. That means I have to substitute in place of this whole term, bigger term, 3 sin inverse x. Now next is 3 sin inverse x. 3 capitals outside, 1 into sin inverse x. Sin inverse x is first function, 1 is second function, integration of 1 is x. Sin inverse x differentiation is 1 upon 1 minus x square. So that become x upon 1 minus x square. Consider this as I1. Now 1 minus x square consider as t square. When you solve, x dx changes to minus t dt. Minus kept outside, t will be cancelled, only 1 is left. Integration of 1 is t and replace back the t values, that is I1, and substitute in your original first equation where you have substitute integration part as I1, replace back value I1, and your required answer is 3x sin inverse x plus 3 root 1 minus x square, because when you solve it here, so this is I value, so this is I1 value, this is your original, so you have to substitute this I1 value in this equation, 3x sin inverse x in place of I1, you substitute, minus minus become plus 3, 1 minus x square plus c, that is my required answer. Now your last question is 36th question, so that is x square tan inverse x 1 plus x square dx. We substitute tan inverse x as y, differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square dx is equal to dy. So that means that whole term changes to dy. This x square, x is equal to tan y, x square is equal to tan square y. So this changes to tan square y, tan inverse x is y, and ultimately I will get tan square y into y dy. So now this tan square y, because there is no integration of tan square y, so we use the identity. Tan square y changes to identity secant square y minus 1. So this will be kept at second function, this will be first function. First function kept at outside. Then integration of secant square y is tan y, 1 integration is y, and here also y differentiation is 1. Then this integration will be repeated here, okay, again for integration. So now open this bracket, because that term is free from integration, you write as it is till the end of the answer. Here minus tan y, integration is log secant y, and y integration is y square by 2. Open the bracket, minus log secant y plus y square by 2. Arrange the like term, y minus y square plus y square by 2 gives you minus y square by 2 log secant y, because we substitute as tan inverse x is equal to y. So now we change this secant y back into tan y, 1 plus tan square y, because we have the value of tan square y but we have no value of the secant y. So secant y changes back to using identity, 1 plus tan square y square root. Now y tan y minus y square by 2 minus log 1 plus tan square y root plus c. Now replace back the value. Y we consider as tan inverse x, tan y is equal to x, y square by 2 is tan inverse x whole square by 2, and here 1 plus x square root accompany with the log, minus log 1 plus x square root plus c. Thank you, have a nice day.